We found it. We actually found it. Understandably, some of you guys are gonna have clicked on this video before you clicked on part 1. Part 1, I never intended to have a part 2, okay? But I have to make a part 2 because we actually found the disc. But if you wanna get the full background, the full detective work that we did, that's all in part 1, and we do a lot of the exploring and detective work over there. This video will be seeing how correct we were on our research, and spoiler alert, there's new stuff in here that I did not see coming. We need to give some major props to the user Two Ridiculous Men. Assuming you haven't seen part 1, let's do a brief recap. Before The Sims 2 came out, they did a collaboration with a company called Lidrock. The company was only around for maybe a year, 2 at max, back in 2004. They did a limited run campaign with McDonald's for Sims 2 in one city for about 1 month. These discs are exceptionally rare. You can't find them online. It's so rare, I'm flooded with hundreds of comments on the last video talking about how they never even heard of this disc or this campaign. But shout outs to user Two Ridiculous Men. He left a comment, "Hey, I actually have the disc from my childhood. I had no idea how rare this was and went upstairs to see if I could find it. I have a YouTube short of it uploaded on my channel as proof. I'm big about game and media preservation, so I should probably see about dumping the disc in its entirety online." And what was so wild about this, I was not expecting it to be a small CD. Look at this. It's one of the tiny little GameCube sized ones, but it's for PC. I was thinking it was going to be one of the big discs, but it's actually this tiny little disc. I reached out to him and said, "Hey, send me an email, tell me your story." He says, "Yeah, so I grew up being a big fan of The Sims. I had the console games as well. I was highly anticipating the release of Sims 2 back in 04. I remember actually seeing that McDonald's commercial when I was in 7th grade. I've got my Sims, I've got my mouse, so why would I ever want to leave my house?" Was forever etched in my mind. I grew up about an hour away from Atlanta, so I guess the promotion covered a wide berth around birth. I've never heard of birth before. I'm very grateful that the algorithm had your video show up for me yesterday. While I grew up with The Sims, I haven't played anything past vanilla Sims 3, and I don't typically watch Sims content on YouTube. So when your video popped up, I thought, oh hey, I remember this thing. But as I watched your video and read the comments, I quickly realized that this thing is essentially lost media. I would have just assumed it was a nationwide promotion, not something limited to the Atlanta area. So I went into my closet, pulled out my old gaming stuff, and got my old GameCube disc pouch, flipped through it, praying I still had the disc after all these years, and I did. I was really excited to find I had kept a hold of something that would be such a curiosity later. And mad props to this mad lad, because I dug out an old computer with the disk drive and burned the ISO of the disk and have since uploaded it to Internet Archive. So people have been asking in the last upload, and they're going to be asking in this one, where do I get the files? Well, you're no longer going to have the files assembled by me. We're going to have the actual .iso file, the disk file that you can download, and it's been officially archived because of the detective work we did, and this mad lad made it possible, so thank you. So I've got the disc pulled up. We didn't know if there was an official launcher or not. Turns out it has its own launcher. Let's check it out.
EA Games.
Challenge everything.
I don't even know what to click on first. I'm loving it. What the? The cursed gnome. All new game items.
Haha, who that is?
All new game items. There's the pinball minigame. Desktop. What the is that? So in the comment section, everyone was, I guess, loving the desktop gnome. That's not the desktop gnome that was reported online, and that's not the one we explored. Do we start with that? Oh my gosh, is this gonna work? So I gotta close out of this to open it up. Gnome 2 setup. So this is the second iteration of the gnome. What the? That is the most disturbing thing I think I've ever seen in my life. What is that? I'm like actually scared to click on it. He's freaking out, dude. Look at him. Why is he upside down like that?
Oh. Oh!
Why is he falling over for no reason? Okay, let's see what options there are.
Oh!
He's just doing his own thing. So if I right click, why is he running? Hey, come back. Where's he going? He went to the other screen. He ran to the other screen. He came back on this side. Hey, come back, dude.
Huh? Oh!
This guy's far more annoying. Gnome dog.
Bleh.
Chomp chomp. Jump. Look around. Gnome shimmy. Dude, what's my ex-girlfriend doing on screen right now? Gurning. Fall down.
Oh!
Goodbye. Well, that was anticlimactic. So what's incredible is our detective work was right on the last episode. The all new game items we were correct on, and same with the pinball minigame. So if you want to see those, check out the first video. That's where we dive into those and showcase them and actually play them. Okay, this is different. So the common consensus on what this actually was the Sims 2 body shop, and that's actually what we dove into in the last upload, but that assumption was actually incorrect. Because look at this, all new minigame. Whoa. New game instructions. Pick the parents of each child. Click to pick the parents. DNA results will determine whether you got 0, 1, or 2 correct. If they're both a positive match, you found the right parents and will be rewarded with 2 extra picks. Then try again with the next child until you find 15 matches or run out of picks. And I'm trying to like match the parents, I think. I mean, those cheeks. Come on. You got daddy's cheeks. Sorry. Maybe this one? Hey, look at that. Maybe this one and... Gosh, I don't know. This one? Oh! I only got 1 correct on that one. Okay, last one. There it is. Sharpen your genealogy skills to try again. It was a cool little guessing game. Exclusive sneak preview. Copy to hard drive. So this is the true test. I also theorized what this possibly could be in part 1 of this series, and it is called InsideSims2.zip, which is the file that we had last time. So I think my detective work might have been right, but let's open it up and see. This feels like the same content, but shuffled in a different way. So I do think that this is a different inside look. So you'll definitely want to download the LidRock and explore this version of Inside the Sims, because there's other versions of this floating around out there. From what it looks like, it does feel different. Yeah, this is different. It's got this DNA game in here. Oh, we have different wallpapers. I wonder if these are available online anywhere. I have to agree to EA's terms, accept. And here's some screen grabs. Okay, we have the wallpapers in here. We actually don't need to download them from the discontinued website. Here's one. Look how stylized that is. Here's another. There's one. Wow. So we've explored The Sims, The Sims 2, and now let's explore the bustin' out. Wait, what? All new cheat code for the PlayStation 2. I did not include this in the last video because there is no record that I could find that was reputable and seemed backed up by an official source. So this is either going to be a brand new cheat code nobody knew about, or it's going to be a repeat of what's already available online. Get 10,000 simoleons on the PS2 version of The Sims Bustin' Out. So it has to be PS2. Here's the code sequence. Anytime after you wake up at mom's house, input the following commands in order: R2, L1, R1, L2, left on D-pad, circle button. The gnome on your front lawn will now be active. Next, input the following commands in order: L1, R2, right on D-pad, square button, L3, you will hear a sim say, "Oh." Each time you successfully input a code, check your bank account and you will have an additional 10k simoleons. So it looks like the pinball game actually does not launch with this. So my archived version from the last video, that I will get archived for you guys and get it playing. I will have to include special instructions on how to get that running because it wasn't a simple process to get that up and running. I will tell you that. So we need to give a big thank you and a big shout out to user Two Ridiculous Men for seeing the video and caring enough to actually archive this content because now this lost media is preserved forever. Oh, and I've got to get that.
I heard you were able to finally put this case to rest after more than 20 years. I suppose I should be thanking you.
Please, don't do the Stitch voice again.
Are you sure?
Positive.
What will you do now?
Retire.